What's going on, guys? Pepperbelly here, bringing you some Killing Floor gameplay. If you guys are familiar with this game, it was on Steam. I think it's still on sale. Hell, they have a whole bunch of sales going on right now. But I downloaded this during that free weekend they had, and I remember hearing about this game a while ago. I remember researching it on Steam. I saw it there, and I was like, well, this looks like a really cool Counter-Strike type game. It's not really like Counter-Strike at all. But I mean, when I saw the first-person pictures, I was like, wow, it's got pretty impressive graphics for a pretty simple game. It's basically like horde mode, running around killing demons and shit. I was like, that could be really fun. And well, turns out it's incredibly fun. I mean, look at this. I'm running through a winter wonderland, shooting evil elves and like gingerbread cookies and Santa Clauses in the face. Like, it does not get any better than that. Like, this is so sweet, and I get vomited on and shit. Like, I love it. It's like a cum shot to the face. It's just great. I love doing that. I'm just messing around, maybe. Am I? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, basically, you're probably sitting there wondering why I don't make any more Blacklight Retribution videos. Well, unfortunately, I've been having issues with recording stuff, which has been really pissing me off, actually. I've been getting really annoyed. Trying to record PC gameplays all of a sudden became, like, a huge hassle, and it's very difficult, and Blacklight Retribution has been kind of giving me trouble, too, lately. I don't know what it is. I recorded this gameplay before I recorded any of the Blacklight gameplays, so it's kind of like, you can kind of see that basically I wasn't recording this instead of it. I'm just trying to, validate my excuse for it. No, I haven't really been recording any gameplay at all. I've just been playing Retribution, but there's a lot of things that had problems with that game specifically. So I'm actually planning on building a brand new PC. That's kind of like my top priority right now. I know exactly what I want to get. I'm just waiting to order the parts, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be, I'm going to bring some really sweet Blacklight Retribution gameplay by then, hopefully. And, yeah, definitely some cool shit going to happen soon, eventually. I'm also, that coupled with being busy, there's a lot of crap going on. So, basically, that's pretty much that. Anyway, going on, it's the holidays, it's Christmas. Let's freaking be happy and shit. We're getting presents, we're getting chocolates. Freaking mistletoes to make out with chicks. All that awesome stuff. As you can tell, I died already in this, I had a gameplay before this where I recorded 25 minutes of it, and I was thinking of using that because there is some interesting parts in it. However, and we don't die at all, so, that was really cool. We beat the waves, but the thing is, this is on a way higher difficulty than one I'm in right now, which is why we die a lot. I don't think we ever complete any of the waves. We get slaughtered every time, and, my favorite part right there is picking up some Christmas presents for some ammo. That's cool. Ammo laying around in Christmas presents. Like, man, I was so thrilled with this game, how much fun it was just running around like a winter wonderland. Happy music playing all the time. Like, then all of a sudden, it's like, din, 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 and then like metal starts playing. Not really, but then, and it's like killing shit. It's freaking sweet, and you get to pick up a whole bunch of weapons, and the weapons are decided by how much weight you have, and somehow, for some reason, you're paying in euros, even though I'm clearly Canadian. Like, what is this, fucking, it's bullshit. I don't want to pay in euros. Euros are worth way more than my dollar. Like, why would I want to do that? It's way more money. But anyway, point is, I think this game was made, it must have been made in Europe if it's made, you're paying with euros. That's kind of like the first shooter I've ever played in my life where the money is euros. But there's no crosshair either. I don't know if there's a way you can turn it on. There's this really cool self-inflicting slow-mo like you just saw right there, which is really cool. Kind of just be running around, killing killing all these silent bitches, and all of a sudden slow-mo kicks in, and it's like really awesome as you're peppering these guys. Like, it's like Fear without the actual wanting to have slow motion. It kind of just comes out of nowhere, and sometimes it sucks because sometimes it'd be like doing nothing. You just be trying to run to a place and slow-mo kicks in. You're like, this isn't even cool for me. This is just me walking around in slow motion, which now that I say it out loud sounds kind of cool. Actually, it's like fucking legendary slow motion. I am triumphant. I'm going to walk to my location because I am cool, with like majestic music playing in the background, your hair blowing in the wind or something, with your fucking trusty steed beside you, and by that I mean your dog or something. Clearly, somehow bringing up I Am Legend, but anyway, so, Christmas is coming around. I don't know what you guys are planning on doing. I think I've spent a hefty amount of money on gifts for people, and, I don't like to be cheap. I don't know about, it's nothing about, I don't know, it's not like I'm trying to prove anything. Like, I know some people, ooh, look at that, sexy elf. Killed her, though. Anyway, yeah, back to what I was saying. Basically, I know a lot of people like to be very expensive with their items because they want to have something to prove. Like, it reminds me of that Family Guy episode. I kind of laugh every time I think about it, where basically, you know, they're like, oh, it's a $20 limit or something like that, and then he goes out and buys, like, something more expensive that's worth way more than $20, and they're both like, what the hell, man? You know, fucking make us look like shit, basically, something like that, right? And, yeah, I'm not that way at all. I just like buying expensive gifts, like, because I know that when I spend money, it's gonna be something good, you know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna buy you cookies that you can bake once and eat them, and they're like $3 a pack. Like, nothing like that. I actually like to go out and spend quite a big, like, electronics. I'm obsessed with electronics, right? So, like, I like to get, like, people, you know, something that they would like that's kind of, like, in my actual field of what I know. Because, like, I'm huge in electronics, so if I know what someone likes or what someone wants, like an iPod or a phone or something, you know, I can make it happen for them. Because that's, you know, kind of my favorite, that's my field, you know, that's what I like to do. I'm obsessed with technologies, you know, if I can freaking give my dad a cloaking device and he can cloak and go to work or something, you know, that'd be something cool. I'd do that. I'd cloak and then sneak into, like, a girl's change room or something. That'd be like the future of sneaking on girls in their change rooms, you know, that'd be sweet. Huge pedophile. I mean, hiding behind locker doors, or pieces of wood like Peter Griffin and Family Guy. That doesn't really work as well. And you can see a really legendary move I just pulled off there. Tried to stab an elf in the face repeatedly. Didn't work. Ran for cover, and I got to kill them because I found some ammo. Now I'm coming back to save my buddy. And, yeah, we completed the wave, and yeah. So, if you guys haven't played this game, you should definitely pick it up. It's a really, really fun game. I mean, I haven't picked it up yet because I'm an idiot. To be honest, I really should have. I should buy it because it is quite fun. And I mean, getting a group of your friends in here, it'd be a pretty decent game to play. Like, playing it alone isn't really, you know, what you want to be doing. I mean, I just kind of joined in here with a bunch of random guys, and although it's still a fun game, I can imagine screaming and yelling with your friends be a much better experience, you know, because as long as you're yelling and laughing and, you know, genuinely whacking your head against the wall, it's always a good time, you know. That's usually what it is. You know, it always reminds me, like, you know, being in the Christmas spirit and shit. And shit. You gotta throw that in there, too. But, you know, being, you always hear, like, it's kind of what they tell us in the military. You know, you can be going through the worst job ever. You can be, like, in the worst experience, the worst, like, anything you could possibly imagine. It could just be an uncomfortable situation. It could be the shittiest job ever, like, scooping up fucking shit for a living. But if you're doing it with one of your best buddies, it becomes a rewarding, more fun experience, right? Like, that's what they always say. That's what co-op is always the best, you know? Like, just being able to hang out with your friends. That's, like, the number one thing, I think, that matters most. And, like, no matter what you're doing, I mean, if you were scooping up, think of it this way, you know, if you were scooping up shit by yourself, are you going to have fun? No, you're going to be sitting there thinking about, oh my god, I'm scooping up shit. What the fuck am I doing with my life, you know? Like, but if you're with your buddy, you know, and you're laughing, you're joking, you're talking, you're having fun, then it's a whole different experience, you know. So that's kind of one thing that I noticed mostly. So about, like, that applies a lot to co-op games too. Like, that applies to everything in life, not just fucking video games. No, don't think I'm like video games is the way of counseling yourself, you know. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be that therapist that subscribes you to fucking Gears of War so that way you can get off your anger or chainsawing the shit out of everyone, you know, like. Or you get divorced, so I tell you to play The Sims and fucking screw as many bitches as you can virtually. And, like, I'm not that kind of person, you know. You should definitely focus on life as well. You know, if you're a guy, fucking read up on how to hang out and pick up chicks, man. You know, if you're a fucking girl, then read up on how to make yourself easy. No, I'm just kidding. But you know what I mean, though, you know. So definitely, this is the holidays, you know. You gotta enjoy it. You gotta hang out with your friends. You gotta hang out with your family. I would definitely say family first, friends next. You know, I don't like to be that way, you know. I kind of, you know, I'd rather be hanging out with my friends, getting drunk all the time. You know, that's just because, you know, at my age, being 19 and all, that's one thing you're going to want to do the most is be like, yeah, man, get hammered, woo, you know, fucking New Year's and shit. But, that's what New Year's is for. So, Christmas, you know, try to spend it with your family, and then have the best fucking holidays you possibly can. You know what I mean? Get some nice presents, open them up. If you have children, get them some decent presents. Don't be cheap. I know when I was a kid, I really hated getting underwear and socks and shit for Christmas. That really infuriated me. You know, but when I get like awesome toys, I remember one time I got like an aircraft carrier and I literally shit my ass. It was fucking awesome. Then I needed diapers, like new underwear for fucking Christmas, which thankfully, you know, your grandmother always has your back there. Woohoo, yeah. But anyway, so have a safe holidays, guys. Try not to get yourself killed. You know, don't drink and drive. Just if you're gonna do it, just don't get caught. But in reality, be smart about it, you know, have a great fucking Christmas, and I will be here having, oh fuck, it snowed too. It was supposed to, we were gonna have a green Christmas, but it ended up snowing, so I guess we're gonna have a white Christmas for after all, so anyway, take care, guys.